Hi, everybody. So I'm one of those people that do not have a a speaker. That would work, or let's see.
iPod.
Are you
Double
able
tap
to
to
hear
open.
it like this?
Safari. Dump mail.
Okay, I'd actually much rather do it this way, just because of some of the things I am trying to do. So, as we've all heard, the iPhone does a lot of wonderful things. The other night, I was playing a really nice game called Moxie, and I was checking my email, and I was doing all sorts of things, and I got the shock of my lifetime when it rang. Yes, well, no, because you sort of forget that it's a phone. And so that is sort of what I'm going to cover a little bit for some of our new users, the phone. And so simply, you just find the phone application, and it's normally one of the four icons on the very bottom of the screen. Depending on when you bought your phone and what version you're running, it could be the rightmost or somewhere else, but it won't be anywhere else except for the one of the four bottom icons, unless you moved it, in which case you'll know where you are.
Mail.
So I'm going to go into
Double
it
tap
by
to
double
open.
tapping.
Phone. Phone. Blank phone number.
Okay,
Unmuted.
and I'm just going to unmute my phone so we can get the noises that accompany the output. At the bottom of your screen, when you go into the phone, you have four buttons going from left to right.
Favorites. Button. Recents. Button. Contacts. Button. Selected. Keypad. Voicemail. Button.
So five. Sorry, I'm not good at math on weekends. So if you want to dial a number, which is probably what most of us do, or a lot of us do in a phone, you can just go to the keypad by double tapping it, and you'll get a keypad that is a phone keypad normally. Now, since there are no letters or no tactile things, you sort of have to guess where things are. Fortunately, the buttons are large enough where if you're new, you might struggle with it a little bit, but generally speaking, you'll have no trouble finding it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dial my Audix. And because one of the questions was, how do I enter data or how do I enter information when I get prompted? Press one, press two, whatever. So I'm going to go into my voicemail at work. My number is
Blank phone number. 298 TUV 0 0 2 2 7 7 0 0 7 7 9 9 0 8 8 9 9 0 0.
Okay, notice something here. You can push the wrong number, that's fine. It does not register until you lift your finger. So move around your keypad, move your finger on your keypad as you wish. You're not entering anything until you've lifted your finger. So I have just dialed my work extension.
0 call.
And I'm going to find the call button just by moving my finger on the screen, randomly. And the best way to use the phone app, by the way, is to try to visualize it. And visualize with your phone straight up. Visualize a phone, just a regular phone with a phone keypad, with the buttons I just mentioned, the five buttons at the bottom, and the function buttons, i.e. the call, SMS, etc., above them, and then the rest of the screen more or less being occupied by the keypad. So with that in mind, I'm just going to double tap. And so one thing to keep in mind is when you initially place a call, the iPhone puts you in earset mode or headset mode. To switch to speakerphone, all you have to do is take the phone away from your ear. And as you can hear, my phone is ringing. Now, if I put it closer to my ear, it's actually going to automatically switch back to headset. If I take it back to the microphone,
Hi, this is Zunair Mahmood with the
I wonder who
Technology
this is.
Assessment Group at the Information
All right,
Technology Systems in the Office of Strategic Initiatives at the Library of Congress.
So I just dialed the star, and I'm hoping that I dialed it right. So let's see, star R,
4
I think on Audix.
7.
Welcome to Audix. For help at any time, press star.
Now,
H.
here's
Please
what
enter
trips up a lot of
extension
people.
and pound sign.
If you're on speakerphone, you can manipulate the keypad. If, however, you try to do this while you're in headset mode, while the phone is close to your ear, For obvious reasons, the keypad will stop working because if it works, then it'll be triggered by your face. Okay, so key thing is either plug in a headset or take the phone away from your ear and go into speaker mode. Not the most convenient, but the only way. Okay, so I'm going to enter my extension.
4, G, 7, G, 9, double, 4, 7, PQRS, 8, 9, 7, PQRS, 0,
And pound.
pound.
Enter password and pound sign.
Okay, I am not gonna go further for obvious reasons again. I think partly because we have a lot of people who have perfect pitch that at least I know on this yeah, yes. So I'm going to hang up. Now, how do you hang up? So answering the phone and hanging up are two things that actually, if you're sort of uninitiated, that will trip you up quite a bit. To answer or hang up, you don't need to worry about finding the buttons. Just double tap, and I'm going to double tap with 2 fingers. That's what you have to do.
Number. 0.
And if you do it correctly, you hang up. Now, would somebody that already has my number volunteer to call me? All right, brilliant. Okay, now you'll get to hear my eccentric ringtone.
I'm going to plug in my speakers so I can show you guys that I'm actually going to call Mr. Zubair.
And you will be calling me from your contacts, I take it.
I could, yeah, I
Okay,
can do that.
all right, that would be brilliant because that would be a way to demonstrate contact as well. And again, that's in the phone application. Yeah. So take it away.
All right, so I'm going to call.
Okay.
Pardon?
Will you require the microphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can yell loud.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got my phone on speaker.
For the people on the other.
Oh, that's true. Okay. All right, so I'm going to call Ms. Juzu here. I'm going to unlock my screen because it is locked, so I'll double tap to unlock.
Slide to unlock. Leave list. Button.
My mute setting is off. There.
Unmuted.
There we go. All right. So I'm going to press my home screen, my home button to go back to the home screen. The home button is the one on the bottom of the phone. It's the only tactile button on the iPhone except for the volume buttons on the side and the power button. But the home button is the only tactile button on the face. So press that. And the phone, of course, is at the bottom of the screen, like Zuhair said. I haven't moved mine, at least not intentionally.
Phone. Double tap to open.
All right. And
Phone. Favorite.
now, I'm in the favorites section, which is like the iPhone's version of your speed dial. So I'm going to go to my contacts section
Contact.
because I haven't added Zuhair as a favorite. I should.
Selected. Contact.
Now, contacts is all of your contacts that you may have synchronized with your phone. I have 400 plus, so I'm going to tap on the bottom, on the right side of my screen, and you'll hear it say table view. And what that will do is then I can flick up and down and select the various letters. So let me tap on the right here.
Table index.
Table index. So if I flick,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, L, M. Selected.
there's M. So now if I touch in the middle of my screen, it should jump to M.
Super Nano.
Oh, what do you know? I got right on. That was not planned. I thought I would end up on Scott Marshall. But,
Super Nano.
so we'll tap on Zuhair. Tap on Zuhair's name. I can reach over and tap on Zuhair, but I won't do that. Okay, now I've opened Zuhair's contact information, so I'm going to flick.
Mobile.
Oh, well, no, I won't have to flick because there it is. With the iPhone, the more you use it, and I can't stress this enough, the more you use it, the more you build what is called muscle memory. So your fingers learn where things are on the screen, which is how I easily found Zuhair. No, actually, I didn't. That was totally lucky. I could have easily landed on
Info. Heading.
the at, which is the information, but I landed on,
Super Nano.
okay, I didn't.
Mobile. Mobile.
There. So now I'm going to double tap on mobile
Mobile. 1, 5, 7.
and we'll hand. Yes, we'll hand.
Mark Readman. Mobile.
So my phone is ringing. I'm gonna tap the middle of the screen.
Decline. But Mark.
Actually, the easiest thing to do,
Decline. Mark Readman. Mobile.
tempted to hit decline, but I'm gonna double tap. And double tap answers the phone. And Mark, how is the weather in your neck of the woods over there?
Phone number.
All right, very good. So so I just answered the phone. And again, the thing that you want to know is if you're in a hurry and you're Oh, well, I must have declined then. Nah. But double tapping while the phone is ringing, even if it's locked, double tapping will answer your phone. Double tapping again will hang up your phone. That, for the uninitiated, may be one of the challenges of using an iPhone.
Something else
2:43 p.m.
mention is if you're ringing and you want to send somebody to voicemail, if you don't want to take a call right away, and I've done this, I admit it. I'm sorry, guys, I have to admit this. If your phone is ringing and you want to send somebody to voicemail, all you do is press the sleep wake button on the top of your phone, and it will send whoever is calling you into your voicemail.